We've been in Nepal for about 5 years, and there was a break in between after the third year for the birth of our third child, for Soraya. We went to Nepal in 2004 for a short-term mission trip. We both worked in an orphanage there, and we had met before that at Liberty. But after serving there together, a year later we were married, and then we both knew that we wanted to go into missions. We weren't sure where, so basically we ended up choosing Nepal because we had been there, we knew about the need, and we really just wanted to get to the mission field as soon as possible because we knew that there were literally millions of people that were dying without the gospel. There's quite a large number of Muslims there. In fact, I had no idea. Most people don't, because it's a Hindu nation. At that time it was a Hindu kingdom, the only one in the world. And come to find out, between northern India and Nepal, there's about 100 million Muslims in the area. Most people don't know that they're there, and as a result they're among the most unreached, unengaged people on the planet.
Nepal comes with its challenges. We get fresh cow milk every day. We have to boil it and drink it hot. You know, we have to live without electricity 24 hours a day. Sometimes we only have it for 4 hours a day. And so there's a lot of challenges, but there's also so much joy in it, and I'm thankful for that. I think of one instance. There was some idols in our house because the house that we rent is owned by a Nepali woman who's Hindu. And there was some idols that she had left in her house, and we couldn't get them out until she sent the key. And we had everybody come over, and we prayed over our house, and we were just kind of dealing with this situation that we were in. But I remember Corbin standing up, and he was 4 at the time, and he looked at those idols and he started saying nothing but the blood of Jesus right in front of him, and he knew that it's nothing but the blood of Jesus, you know. And it was just really exciting to me and a proud moment that my kids understand that, because he's 4. He was 4 when that happened, you know, and that's just really exciting that they understand those things. You know, they're not consumed with other things. That's what they're thinking of, and that was a really proud moment for us.
I will say probably the coolest story about a man coming to the Lord. It wasn't a Nepalese Muslim or even from India, which is what we expected, but rather a refugee from the Congo. But he, as a child, was the son of an imam, and he every year would go to the church and listen to the message through the door. His father would become very upset and beat him, but he was always interested. He never lost interest. When he was older, he had a vision, and in this vision he saw that Jesus was the way, or he heard that he was. And he was eventually kicked out of his country for political purposes, and so when he ended up coming to Nepal as a refugee, he decided that he was going to find out more about this, and he found another man who used to be a Muslim and had been a believer for about 18 years at that point. This man was also a friend of ours, told him my testimony, and it was very similar to some of the things that he had faced. And so he asked that we come over, and that day, right there, as soon as we walked in, we just knew he was ready. It was just one of those God moments, and he turned to Christ wholeheartedly. And then that evening, we had the privilege of baptizing him in a kiddie pool in our backyard. And he's like a 6'3" man, so it was pretty humorous. That was probably that was the coolest thing that we've experienced so far. And he was a bold witness. He was sharing inside his former place of worship, which is huge. We are the Hamilton family. My name is Matt. This is my wife Ashley, and these are our kids. This is our oldest,
Micaiah.
He is 6, and this is our second,
Corbin.
He is 5, and this is our third, Soraya. She's 3, and we have a 4th one who's sleeping upstairs. Her name is Ellie, and she's 1. We're currently serving the Lord in Nepal.